Welcome to No Man's Sky, everybody. This is TheSurvivalBob, and it is September 1st. It is the drop day for Frontiers. No Man's Sky Frontiers update is here, and we're going to jump into a new playthrough. I've had a lot of people ask me, should I start a new playthrough or not? I don't know the answer to that because I don't know how Frontiers affects the gameplay in the beginning. So I thought I would start a new playthrough, and let's find out together. So in this playthrough, I'll be teaching as much as I can for the new players. Oh, I got the orange suit. You have a possibility of getting other suits now as well. So I'll be teaching as much as I can for the new players, and we'll be exploring together to see what is different. This is normal mode. If there's enough interest, if you guys let me know in the comments if you want me to do survival or permadeath, let me know. What I find is the majority of players are definitely in normal mode, so that's what I do the most of my videos on, but I do play both those other modes as well. So check those out. Oh, look at the sparks. Look at the new sparks. That's cool. That's totally new animation. All right, so we are on a hazard planet. You always start on a hazard planet, so if you're wondering why it's trying to kill you, that's part of the game. It's trying to teach you about hazard protection. So the first thing we have to do is we have to fix our scanner with ferrite dust, which I've been collecting by shooting those rocks. And then I have to hit the C button to scan on PC and look for the yellow sodium right there. And once I get the sodium, then it will continue the quest and it will show me what to do next to find my ship. I'm pretty sure I went in the wrong direction. I just got hit by a hazardous plant. What was that little hit? There we go. We got that. Let's grab this oxygen too while we're here. Watch out, little two-legged deer. That's weird. All right, so now we did that. So we know how to do it. The computer is happy. Now we can move on. That's what got me. I just saw a little whippy plant. All right, let's grab the sodium too. And now we should get a signal for our ship. Where's it at? Where are you at? There you are. Now, the ship will be in the same direction that you are facing when you start the game, but I usually run around and I can't remember. Whoa, there's a hole. All right, good thing this isn't permadeath, because that would have hurt. All right, so this is a cave. Cave is a good place to jump early game, because it's going to allow you to recharge your suit for free. You can also grab cobalt in caves. Where is it? There it is. And you can find hazardous plants to mine for oxygen as well. Oxygen and sodium, usually. So I'm not seeing any hazardous plants. They're usually like bubbly. That's not a hazardous plant. I don't have a scanner. Oh, there's carbon. Oh yeah, okay. That's an unidentified plant. Okay, so sometimes the terrain from up top will come down too, and you'll be able to get some carbon and stuff down here. So I always jump in a cave, check it out. Is that a hazardous? Yeah, there it is, right over there. It's kind of far away, but you can see the hazardous flora right there, and that's going to give me some oxygen. Bam, suck it. Now this is marrow bulb. I always get people that mention this. Some people like to use that to refine to get sodium, which is good to have. But I usually use the cobalt and ferrite dust, and I'm going to make a whole bunch of batteries, and I'll do that here in just a minute after I mine a little bit more cobalt. We're going to grab the carbon too. So the things you're going to need early game to start, you're going to need carbon, you're going to need dihydrogen, you're going to want to have ferrite dust, sodium, oxygen, and that's the main stuff you're looking for. All right, how do I get out of here? Always remember, don't get lost in the cave. Don't go too far in. All right, where is my ship? That way. All right, so we're going to grab a little bit of dihydrogen. Oops. Now, it's a slight chance to get a storm crystal here, guys. I have been lucky and I have been unlucky. I do it so often that it seems like it happens frequently, but it doesn't really. Now let's get a little bit more ferrite dust. And now let's go ahead and make the batteries because I know I have the stuff for it. So this is a geode. That's cobalt. So if we come into our main general technology and cargo tab, so I'm going to start here, and I'm going to make an ion battery, which takes 10 cobalt and 5 ferrite dust. So I'm going to hit that. And I'm going to make, I don't know what, 5 of them, I guess is all I can make because that's all the ferrite dust I have. Then I'm going to go ahead and move my jetpack over here, and I'm going to move my hazard over here, and my life support here. What are you doing? What are you doing, you weirdo? Now, the animals should not attack you on the first planet. They will attack you on the second planet. I think they set it so that the animals won't get you just the environment, but on the second planet, everything's fair game. It didn't used to be that way. All right. Seriously, where's my ship? All right, so this is salvage data, and it's supposed to be underground, but it's not. So we're going to go ahead and grab it. Because there's no way we would have been able to get that otherwise. So you grab all this goop and stuff out of here. You can refine that 3 or 4 times and get nanites from it. I don't do that a whole lot anymore because it just takes forever. But early game, it's a way to get nanites pretty simply. We're going to come to the distress beacon, which is right here. I'm not going to read all this. You guys are welcome to read it yourselves. You can pause it if you want to, but I'm just going to hit broadcast and tell you kind of what I'm doing. So the broadcast receives anomaly is compliant. Wait and see how compliant I am. All right, then we're going to grab all this stuff. Now these boxes are going to contain items that are going to help you. Obviously, the rusted metal is something you want to keep because you can refine that into ferrite dust, and you're going to use a lot of ferrite dust. These tubes are going to require an Atlas pass. This is not something you have to buy. It's something you can make. And you can get those blueprints in the anomaly, or you can get them from a manufacturing facility, which would be guarded by sentinels, and probably not something you're going to do on day 1, although you may. All right, did I get everything? Did it give me the thing? Yeah, it gave me the thing. Sometimes it doesn't give you the thing. Look at this fire. Oh, this is awesome. All right. Let's jump in our ship. And this will charge your hazard protection as well. All right, so you're going to click through this. It's going to tell you the things. Go ahead and read it if you've never read it before. Basically, your ship is broken and you have to repair it. The way that you're going to repair it is to connect your exosuit, and then that's going to send you on a repair path. Exosuit connected, repair ship systems. So we're going to do self-guided protocols, and then it's just going to tell you what's broken and what you need to fix. So pulse engines, it wants us to fix that first. So here is your ship. You've got exosuit, ship, and multi-tool. If we come to our ship, you've got general and technology. So things that work, you can go ahead and move into technology if you want to. You don't have to right away, but you can go ahead and move all this stuff. You can't move broken things in there yet. So we've got to fix our pulse engines, which is going to require a metal plating and a hermetic seal. So we need to make a metal plating. It doesn't look like we have enough ferrite dust for that. We don't. We used it all on making batteries. So we need to get some ferrite dust. We also can make a refiner, but we also need ferrite dust for that. So let's find a rock. Is that a rock? That's a rock. Ferrite dust. Give me the ferrite dust. All right, so there's always a group of oxygen by your starter ship too, and it's at least 4, so always look for that. Now this is day 1, so there will be some issues that I will run across. I don't know what they are, but we'll run into them together. Let me know what you're finding in the comments down below. Day 1 of a new update, there is always issues, but Hello Games is usually quick to patch them. All right, so can I? No, I still got to make the metal plating, don't I? All right, so we take the metal plating, we stick it in there. And if I can make another one, I can go ahead and make a refiner. But I can't. All right, more rocks. There we go. Another one of those, and now we can make a portable refiner. Which takes 30 oxygen and 1 metal plating. And what I can do is use some of this carbon or condensed carbon to go ahead and start refining that into more ferrite dust. So you're going to get 2 ferrite dust for each one of those rusted metals. So go ahead and get that moving. All right. So now it's going to ask me to go get the hermetic seal. Varshic's damage, missing ingredients. We need a hermetic seal. Request assistance. Planetary chart from the distress beacon. All right, this is the distress beacon. You can grab the chart, take it, and we got, okay, so this, I started, okay, so full disclosure, I started a playthrough already, but my audio was screwed up, so I had to, this is my second go through. My first go through, I got a freaking paradise planet. It was gorgeous. You guys would have hated me. So I'm kind of okay with starting over, because I don't like getting the best stuff, because y'all get mad at me when I do. But what I found was every time you get something right now, today at least, I'm sure they'll fix this in a day or two, you get 2 of them. So you're going to get 2 maps. When people give you things or you get something out of a machinery that it gives you, it doubles up on it for some reason. So that's cool. Go ahead and get all the stuff right now. All right, so now we're going to run over to these coordinates that we found with that map. We still have an extra map for some reason because it gave us 2. And this is going to teach us about storms. So a storm will show up. Now, you don't have to mine on the way. You can just run straight there and outrun the storm. But I'm not worried about it because I got some batteries and stuff. It'll be fine. And I need to get some materials because I used all my ferrite dust. So let's get that moving. All right, so let's head over to the storm, to the marker, I should say. Let's see. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and install my analysis visor, which requires a carbon nanotube, which I know how to make already. So you're going to come over here and craft a carbon nanotube. Click on it in your analysis visor, and it is installed. And now what that allows you to do is to scan things. And you can get a primary and a secondary element. So you're going to see the primary automatically. But now when I mine this, I get ferrite dust and uranium. You're not going to get as much of the secondary, but because I've already scanned it, I'm going to get some now. That's why I wanted to get it, because I was going to do a lot of this on the way. And uranium is launch fuel, so it's really good to have. You're going to get uranium a lot as a secondary on a radioactive planet, which is what this is. You can tell because it says rad down there on the bottom. That's my hazard issue. All right, so let's start moving before the storm hits us. Oh, free stuff. Stop moving to get the free stuff. Had some weird graphical blips too, especially when storms and rain is coming in. Now I always get asked about how do I fly like this. The way you do it is you hit the melee button and then you hit your jetpack boost immediately afterwards. So you go like that and you can fly. It beats the crap out of walking. I usually alternate between running and then doing this until I run out. Now, a lot of times in storms, you can fly longer. I just grabbed that blue plant, and that blue plant is going to give me a surge. But you got to pay attention, or else you can smash the ground if you run out. And that hurts on permadeath. All right, so this is where we were heading. This is going to give me the hermetic seal. It's going to tell you some stuff. Somebody left this for you. It's a mystery who, but we're going to recover the supplies. And this is these weird blips, or I don't like it. Hopefully they'll get that fixed. All right, and then look around to see if there's anything else you can grab. Storm is still going on. We'll run over here, see if there's anything good. Nothing. Wow, this is a chintzy one. What about under here? You got anything under here? Nothing. All right, well, we got this. Let's grab this. Facium. Facium is poop, guys, so there was poop in this thing. And, oh, look at that, an S-Class thermal upgrade. That's why you go check those things. Those guys are awesome. So, you can install this. It's a cold one, though, so I don't need it. You can tell because it's got the little frost symbol on it there. But it's a thermal protection, and S-Class is the best. It goes CBAS. And you can install those in your exosuit. Now, we're at the point now where it wants us to install the visor, which I've already done. And then once we scan with the visor, now it will show us where our ship is with that marker. So you should never lose your ship because you've got a marker. If you've lost your ship, make sure your analysis visor is installed and then look around for where the marker is. No excuse for losing your ship, guys. Don't lose your ship. Now, if for some reason you have multiple ships and you can't find your ship, you can call it in once it's repaired through the Summon Vehicles button. But mine's not repaired, so I can't call it in yet. All right, get off the screen. All right, I'm grabbing this because I'm going to have lots of the dihydrogen jelly for things, life support gel, things like that. So I always grab a bunch of this, and the spark is just cool. Plus, I want to get a freaking storm crystal. Aw, I overheated. All right, let's go. I'm going to need lots of carbon too. Let me go ahead and scan this since I'm going to be cutting some of these down as well. Nitrogen. I don't need nitrogen. I'll just sell that later. You can also right-click on the mouse and zoom in on your scanner. And you don't have to keep staring at the object that you're scanning. So you can scan something and then look around. As long as you keep holding the button down, you're fine. Unfortunately, you can't run while you scan. That's the only problem I've found so far. That would be a little bit more efficient. This is a pretty planet. Colors are anyway. Look at the stars, man. The stars were updated with prisms, and they are gorgeous. They've also updated the... Oh, look at the nebula now. Yes, this was part of the new update as well. They're just doing a lot to make it... Okay, these stupid-ass plants. All right, so these are hazardous flora. You shoot them to make yourself feel better because they hurt you, but then also you get oxygen, which is nice to have. All right. We made it back. Grab this. Stick it in here because we're going to need some pure ferrite as well. I'm going to go ahead and make 80 because I know I'm going to need 40 more in the next part of the mission. And... Oh, one more. Oh, damn it. Oh, well. Alright, let's see. What else can I refine? Hey, please. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave. Oh, we got more rusted metal. Let's go ahead and get that going. Alright, let's fix this ship. Alright. We're going to go ahead and put this in our thruster to fix it. We're going to stick our hermetic seal in. And then I need to make a dihydrogen jelly. Yep. I know. I'm going to fix it. I'm on it. I got you. All right, stop it. Please let me do what I'm doing. There we go. Dihydrogen jelly goes in there. And now we're done. We're ready to leave. So in the exosuit, you've got general technology and cargo. I mentioned this briefly. We talked about that. Cargo, these are going to give you spots where you can put more in. In normal mode, you really don't need cargo for the stuff early game. You'll realize a little bit later on what's going to go good in here. But all these spots that are empty, you can fill, and we'll fill those with things we get in the space station, which I'll show you in just a minute here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and organize this real quick the way I like it. So I like to have my sodium, my oxygen, my dihydrogen, and my ferrite dust on top, because those are my main elements, and then I kind of put the other stuff that I don't use out of the way. Sorry, carbon. Ferrite dust. There we go. And the other stuff I don't really need. So, let me grab this. Oh, I ran out. Okay. All right, let's grab that. Let me just refine this. It'll take just 4 seconds just to get that out of my inventory. Marrowbob turns into sodium. And anything else? What is this? Turns it into carbon, right? Yeah, let's get that turned into carbon. I don't need the gamma root. I'd rather have the carbon. Yeah, see, this just takes too long. I don't have time for that. Stop it. I'm just going to sell that. I don't care. It's just not enough nanites to be worth it for me. I'm too impatient. All right. Now, a restore point is saved every time you jump out of your ship. So I make it a habit to jump in and out of my ship. And then I also like to fly in third person. So I'm going to go to the utilities and then click on the switch starship view and fly in third person because I like it. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Discovered by Falcon. Okay, so I'm in a system that's already been discovered. That's rare, but it happens. Worm-ridden planet. All right, so when you first fly up, you're going to run into an asteroid belt. You're going to run into these all over. Shoot these asteroids. You're going to get silver, gold, platinum, and tritium most of the time. You may get a few other things, but those tritium clusters... Look at that. These explosions are new too. I think in the patch notes they said these were crunchy and satisfying. I'm satisfied. But don't spend too much time doing that, but you can get some bucks here, so I definitely would do it for a few minutes, because early game, you're going to need a few extra bucks. Because we're going to need at least 100,000 in the space station to get what we need. So I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, what's that, 8,000? That's not going to be a ton. Make it a little bit more. All right, so we're going to test all our flight systems. And once we test all 3 systems, then we're going to get a call. Here we go. We got an incoming transmission. Identify yourself. I'm Bob. How are you? You are not alone. All right, and then we're going to get a signal to a new planet. This will be our second planet where we'll learn about building a base. This one. All right, so this is a noxious planet. Fungal mold. Exciting. That's what I was hoping we'd find. Now, we'll get to go to the space station after we build our base. So I'm going to collect a few more resources just to make sure that I've got enough to buy the things I need to buy when we hit the space station. All right, so when you come on the planet for the first time, you're going to be coming towards a signal source. Now, the signal source used to take you exactly where you needed to go. But they added this new thing with expeditions that means you have to land a little bit further away and then use your visor. And it's really, honestly, in my opinion, it's kind of annoying. So what I do is I get close and then I hit the C button to scan and I look for a building around because that's more than likely where I'm supposed to be going. So I'm going to land here and see if I was right. Come on, there we go. Feel free to smack into stuff with your ship, it'll be fine. All right, so... All right, so I did not pick the right place. It's 500 U away. Okay, so this is a trade terminal, isn't it? Yep. Well, we might as well sell some stuff while we're here to get rid of it. Sell the salt. Don't need the poop. I don't need the nitrogen. Go ahead and sell that and that. Really it. Oh, and I can switch to my ship. Oh, I can't switch to my ship. Is it too far away? Let me grab that stuff. I'm going to sell that stuff too. See what I'm working with. And grab that, put it in my personal inventory, run over here. And we'll sell that. Gold. Silver. All right, so we still know we're about 30 grand short. Let's go ahead and hit this. This will create a manual save. You're going to have two save points, manual and the automatic save, which happens whenever you jump out of your ship. Okay, there's nothing else here that I can get. So, I'm going to go, see, where does it want me to go? It wants me to use this. God, you got me. You tricked me. This way. 480 something U. It's pretty annoying. Weapon charge depleted. I love that new crystal exploding thing. That's pretty freaking cool. And now I went ahead and scanned 5 or 6 things because I knew I was going to be shooting them along the way. I just cut that out because nobody's interested in watching me scan stuff. But for those of you who are like, you're not scanning, I did. Not everything, but I scanned a lot of it. I'm betting that's it right there. Looks like it. Grab this little special blue plant. Fly over there quick. Yep, this is it. All right. So you tricked me. You tricked me. But here we go. Decipher the signal. All right, so this will give us the plans for the base computer. I don't get sick from that weird bush in front of me first. Extract the plans. All right, base computer. Nice. All right, so now in order to make the base computer, I'm going to need to get some chromatic metal. There's 2 ways to get chromatic metal. One, you can go get some copper and refine it, or you can destroy the rockets in your ship, and you will get chromatic metal. So, I used to do that, but rockets are really good now. I used to think they sucked, but now they're pretty much OP. So we're going to build the terrain manipulator in our multi-tool. And then we're going to go mine some copper. So we need 2 carbon nanotubes and 1 dihydrogen jelly. You can't build over here, so you have to go back to your exosuit. We need 2 of those and 1 dihydrogen jelly. So let's go ahead and hit install. Bam, bam. And now we got a terrain manipulator. Now there should be this little marker here. Whenever you're close to one of these, a lot of times you'll see this marker. If not, just back up and look for it. But this is going to give you buried technology. This was the thing that was above the ground a minute ago that was supposed to be buried, but it wasn't. I'm going to go ahead and fill this hole back in with the restore feature just because I'm going to be here and I don't like falling in holes. It's embarrassing. All right, so now we're going to look at these white diamonds, and that's sodium. We're going to look for one that says copper. That's copper 686U. That's not bad. Let's go that way. You can look around for a closer one, but that's about what you're going to get, 600-700U most of the time, so I'm just going to go for that. Hey, look, there's a thing right here. All right, terrain manipulator is key. Once you get that, it really opens up the game to you. All right, so we got a crystal fragment. Dihydrogen, dihydrogen, dang it. All right, so you see I marked that deposit, so it's over there. I can still see it, so I'm not going to lose it. Now the animals, you can tell if they're aggressive towards you because they're going to be, there's going to be a little red paw print over them. If there's no red paw print, then you're fine. All right, so whoever's been yelling at me about life support, I'm sorry. Let's take this opportunity to make some life support gel. Need a dihydrogen, life support gel. And then we'll take that and stick it in there. All right, everybody happy? I'm happy. All right, let's go get this stupid copper. Look at that. All right. All right, so we want to mine this up. You want to have your mining tool as, there's two, you can have a big ball or a small ball. You want a small ball. Small ball is going to give you more stuff. Big ball is going to make a bigger hole, but less materials. So it's a more focused beam when it's small, and it gives you more stuff when you're doing it. So you want to use that. And got 166. That's good. Now I'm going to go ahead and call my ship over because I don't feel like walking back. I was going to have to call my ship over anyway to get it next to where I was. So might as well do it here to save some launch fuel. And to save a few minutes. All right, so now I need launch fuel. Now I've got a little bit of uranium I can use. Let's see what 10 uranium will do. Will that get me off the ground? Yes, it will. One time. Good to know. Did I see a building there? No, I did not. All right, so now this is a problem. Where the hell did I come from? Because usually I go back to my ship marker, but my ship's not there. That ain't it. Is that it? There's no marker here anymore because I haven't put a base computer down yet. I guess it doesn't matter where I go. I guess I don't have to come back here. Let's go ahead and put our refiner down and stick our condensed carbon in it. And then you can use carbon as well, but condensed carbon is more efficient. And we're going to go ahead and turn that into chromatic metal. Now I'm going to need 50 for this, and then I'm going to need 125 of it for the next part, which is the hyperdrive. So if I can get enough copper to get 175 total, I want to do that. Now that was a small deposit, so I wasn't able to get it. I'm only going to get 83, so I've got to be on the lookout for more of this or go mine some more copper. And so once I do this, I'm going to be able to build my base. Let's see, how am I doing on carbon? I don't have a ton of carbon. All right, let's grab that. All right, so now we're going to go to our build menu and choose base computer. Stick that right there. And we interact with it. Make sure we can put a base here. Claim it. So guys, what I want to find out is I want to find out how early can we get to be in charge of a town, one of the new settlements. So as soon as I get to the space station, I'm going to buy a map and see if it'll let me be in charge of a town now. My gut says it won't, but if we could, that could really change the way we do early game. Let's go ahead and extract the plants. Now we're going to get timber. That's awesome. We're going to get timber instead of just a general wood. Timber looks so much better. All right, so we have the plans for this now, and now this is going to start a timeline that is going to create a storm. So I want to go ahead and get a base down pretty quick. And I always, let's see, let's go ahead and put down here. here, here, here. And then go ahead and get a door on it. Let's get... I like these walls because they look cool. It used to be C, but now it's B to do the build camera. I think it used to be C. I feel like it did anyway. Let me know if I'm wrong. I think these walls just look cool. And then we're going to go with the roof. We're going to go with the rounded roof. Yeah, I'm 3 carbon short. Okay, I need that carbon, please. All right, so the storm has started, but we're okay. I could actually go stand in the inside here. Actually, let's do that. And even though the roof's not there, it still is going to give me credit for it. Then I can put that last piece of roof up. And if I have problems, I can just go into the build camera and kind of fly out and stick it here. And now we're good. We built a base. I love that sliding door. That's new. Okay, so let's hit the base computer. And it's going to give me plans now for a construction terminal. And it's going to tell me I need salvage data. Let's extract the plans. Now we should have enough salvage data already. Haven't been paying exact attention to it. Let's go ahead and grab this. Let's go inside. We'll work a little bit inside now. And we're going to put down our refiner. Here. And then in order to build the construction thing, I need pure ferrite. Which, actually not pure ferrite, magnetized ferrite. Go ahead and make that. What do you want me to put in here? Oh shoot, I needed 20 of it. Dang it. Alright, I was wrong. Alright, so you got 20 magnetized ferrite and a carbon nanotube. I'm going to stick that right... I always stick it in the corner right there. Put it wherever you like. Alright, so now... salvage data. Let's research buildable technology or structures. Doesn't matter what you pick because you can go back and forth between them. So you can learn more base parts here if you want to make your base look cooler right from the get-go. And I love this timber look, man. You can get yourself some cool looking stuff, and the stone looks really good as well. I haven't really messed with the alloy much, but it looks good as well. So I've got 6 salvage data I can see up here. I'm going to use the base teleport module, and then I'm going to need a biofuel reactor, and I'm going to grab the wiring. And I'm going to save those other 3. Sometimes I'll get a signal booster to just look around a little bit, see if I can find something cool. I'm not going to worry about that right now. But if you want to, you can grab a save beacon and see if you can find maybe a crashed ship or something. It's no guarantee. All right, so now I'm going to need 5 metal platings and more carbon, of course. All right, so I'm going to mine up some carbon real quick, and then we will make the things we need to make. All right, carbon nanotube. 2. Bam. All right, so now we're going to need to build a teleporter, which is right here. I'm going to stick that right here. Now, these new base parts, used to be these would clip into the ceiling, but now, see, look, they've raised the ceiling so they don't clip anymore. Isn't that awesome? All right, let's get a biofuel reactor. That's why I made 5 metal platings, because I knew I needed 1 for that as well. And then we're going to need to wire this, so we're going to go to the Q to toggle wires. Then make sure you push the button to attach it, because you can stick a wire anywhere and it won't be attached. But click on the lightning bolt, then click on the next one, and then they will attach. Now we need to fuel this thing. This is important. I screwed this up the first time. Whenever you pick up something, it says down here you can change the stack size or you can do a quick split. Don't just stick it all in there because it'll be gone forever. All right, so I'm just going to stick 1 carbon in there. And then that's going to give me fuel for just a second, but it's enough to get credit for what I needed to get credit for. All right, where's my base computer? Here it is. Now it wants us to rename the base. Bob's Green Moldy Base. There we go. Get. Capture new screenshot. Go. Then we can upload the base and other people can come. If you don't upload the base, nobody else is going to see it. I feel like my door's a different color from this, but I didn't change any of the default colors. You can paint stuff and change the colors. I don't know what's up with that. All right, so fuel the okay, so I fueled the biofuel reactor too early. All right, now okay, there's my check mark. Now I get my gold star. Okay. Sorry guys, this meat is actually pretty valuable. Don't shoot the babies because it'll make the parents mad, and then they'll attack you. Right. So now the base computer is ready to be talked to again. Accessing log from previous user. Entry follows. All right, so we've got a entry about 16, and it says go to space to check it out. So go to the space station is what it's telling us to do now. I'm going to go ahead and get a hard save now by saving and charting this. Apparently I haven't done it yet. This must not be the original place I landed. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Hey, buddy. Thank you. All right, now it's time to make the launch fuel. And let's go to the station. So this is the first time the station will appear as an icon on your screen now with a marker. So, and look at this. This space is beautiful now. I mean, it always was, but it's just getting better and better. All right, so there is the station. 30 seconds away. That's kind of a thing. So let's go in here, listen to the awesome music for the first time. Now this is new, but it's not working yet. It's September 1st, the day of the No Man's Sky Frontiers update, and they said in the patch notes that there will be a third expedition, which will unveil what that is. But currently, we can't do anything with it. So these little guys are Gek, and they're not my favorite. They're not bad. This guy's got a hubcap on his head. So you're gonna pick 3 of these guys that are walking around that you want to talk to. The reason I say you pick the guys that are walking around is because the guys you speak to will never speak to you again, okay? Because this part of the mission, you're asking about 16, which is related to the Atlas, and it's gonna freak these guys out, and they're never gonna talk to you. So you do not wanna talk to the guys over there, which are merchants, because then they won't sell you anything, and these guys over here in these booths, you don't wanna talk to either. The guys wandering around, man, it'll be fine. All right, so I'm just talking to one of each race. So there's 3 races. You've got the Viking, the Korvax, which is this guy, and the Gek, which are the little guys. The Korvax are the scientists, the Gek are the traders, and the Viking, the big ugly guys, are the warriors. All right, yeah, base computer, right. So he said the things, and now it's telling me to go back. But we've got a few things we need to do first. So first, let's sell our stuff, because we're right here. Sell our meaty chunks and our raw steak, and that made us a pile of money. Go ahead and sell the Facium because I don't need that. Go ahead and sell the Mordite. I don't need that. And I'm going to keep the rest of the stuff for now. Now, this salvage data is worth 50 grand a piece, so I could sell those for 150K, but I want to keep them because I'm going to need them a little bit later on. And so I'm just going to go ahead and keep those. Now, I want to see what they're selling, so I'm going to go to the buy to see what I can buy. So I can buy copper. Right. No, they don't sell chromatic metal. I'm just going to go ahead and buy. Let's go see what they sell on the other side first. All right, so look around. In a Gek station, there's not going to be anything back there, but you can go back there and look. Not going to be anything you can get, I should say, back there. All right, so that was a milestone for making money. You get those in the beginning. So if you see these little cubes, grab these. There's going to be navigational data or nanites in those. Okay, so these are the boosts, and these are the guys you don't want to talk to first. If you did, it's not that big a deal because you'll go to hundreds of systems and you'll be able to talk to all the rest of them, just not these. I did it in my playthrough on Origins a year ago. It was annoying, and so I always tell people not to do that. All right, so this is the first place I'll always go, which is the exosuit slot space. So you can put stuff in general, cargo, or technology. You're going to get one of these in every station, as well as the anomaly. Once you access the anomaly, the first one in each area is always cheap. If I was playing on survival or permadeath, I would put it in cargo first, but I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and put this in technology because I want the technology, and let's see what this guy sells. All right, so we're going to purchase upgrades, and this guy buys stuff for nanites. So there's 3 types of currency. We got units, nanites, and quicksilver. Units is your money. Nanites is used to buy upgrades like these. Quicksilver is used to buy cosmetic items in the anomaly. So none of these are purchasable with cash. This is all just in-game currencies. So let's see what they sell. Nothing good. You guys kind of stink, actually. But I don't need this, so I'm going to sell this, and he's going to give me 490 nanites for that. So that's awesome. So if this guy sells suit upgrades. This guy sells exocraft upgrades, which we don't have yet. This guy sells starship upgrades, which I'm not going to worry about because I'm going to get rid of that ship. But there's usually something on that desk, so go over there and grab it. And this guy sells multi-tool and multi-tool upgrades. But I'm not going to worry about that because my multi-tool is kind of crap, and I want to get rid of it too. This one is way better than ours. We can compare it, but it costs 1.6 million. Yeah, I don't have any of that. And then that's where you would upgrade your multi-tool. And that other thing down there is where you would upgrade your ship. All right, so come back here. This is the back room. This is where the magic happens. We got the little bar area. I'm just kidding about magic. But look around to see if there's anything you can grab. Hey, buddy, what's up? Everybody's nice. They wave at you. And see, they sell different things back here sometimes. So copper as well, but no chromatic metal. So I'm going to have to refine it, which is annoying. But I don't spend all my money. Let's see. I need 125. It's 2 each, so I need 250. I think I have some already, though, don't I? Let's just buy enough to get what we need, and the extra will be extra. Okay. Now, I know I'm going to also need 5 microprocessors, and that's going to be about 100K, 95K. But now I'm broke because I bought the 5 microprocessors and the chromatic metal. If you don't buy that now, you can always come back and get it later. The guy looked sad. He wanted to talk to me, but I didn't have time for him. Sorry, Mr. Geck. Did I grab that? Yes, I did. Okay. This guy's the scrap dealer. You don't really need to worry about him yet. But he's going to sell upgrades as well as weird stuff. All right, so this is a hauler C-class. If you look through your visor, you can see it's a C-class, 26 plus 2, and it's 5.3 million, so you don't have to go talk to that guy. If you do talk to this guy, then you will get some options to buy things, or you can buy a ship. And they sell different things as well. So this guy, okay, so this guy does sell chromatic metal. All right. Just gonna buy as much of this as I can. Now I'm gonna be literally dead broke. All right. So now what I would recommend that you do is go talk to all of these guys in the station and learn words from them. You're going to need the words. The words are important. Plus you're going to get free stuff. Now you request dialect help. And for Geck, you want to learn trade symbols. He's not offering to teach me a trade symbol, so I'm just going to go with technology. And because sometimes if you say something, okay, so I got technology and ship out of that. It's giving you 2 of everything. So let's practice language skills. And let's say starship and see, give me something good. Come on. A few units. Really? All right, whatever. I'll take 1,000. I was dead broke, so. All right, so that's all. Because I only know the 1 word. So let's go through the teleporter, which is what it wants us to do to teach us how to get home. All right, so we are back. The base computer wants to talk to us. Archives terminated. Begin decryption. Decoding. 16 message follows. Traveler finds their wings. Fly to us and claim your place among the stars. Now this is going to send us on a quest to get our hyperdrive. Okay. But what I want to do is see if I can go ahead and get a settlement now. So let's go ahead and do this. So let's see if this map even works. Okay, so it does work. I got a planetary settlement located. Let's see if it's on this planet. It's not guaranteed to be on the same planet. It is. It looks like it is. 13 hours away, though. So it's definitely on the planet, because I can't walk 13 hours to another planet. All right, so let's go over there and see what we can see. All right, so instead of flying long distances, you can go up out of the atmosphere and use your pulse engine to get places quickly on planet. For some reason, I find if I fly fast and stupid into the ground, it lets me land easier than slow and, you know, nice. So it's like, just get down, dude. Stop flying. All right, so there's the thing. Okay, this is my first time. Have I been in a Gek village? I don't think I have. It's cool. All right, so this is the thing. Let's talk to the thing. All right, this is a B-class settlement, 64 citizens. Settlement control unavailable. Management position is not vacant. Well, can we get rid of your manager? Frequent tremors, localized gas outbreaks, unlucky. Sinister AI overlord. See, we need to get rid of the sinister AI overlord. We'll need to overthrow that person. All right, so what's up, dude? Where are you running to? I like that these guys run now. Okay, yeah, I don't know what that guy's saying because I haven't learned the words. What about you, Hubcap Head? Okay. That's cool. Thank you for your time, sir. All right, now is this marker going to stay here? I think when I warp, it will disappear. So I'm going to go ahead and stick a marker here so I can find this place again. See if I can rescue these guys from my evil AI overlord. That guy's seething right now. That says settler. Yeah, he's seething. Talk to the settler. What's wrong, dude? What's wrong? What's wrong, buddy? Your eyes are all red. Friend? That's all? Okay. Trying to help. If you look through your visor, if you're on PC, if you hit the E button, you can put a marker down. You can only do that one time, but that'll be a marker for you to stay there if you don't have anything else yet. All right, guys, I think that's all the time we're going to have for today. If you enjoyed this, please hit that like button. If you want to continue on this journey to see when exactly we can become the overlords of these Gek and grab this frontier town, let me know. We'll do another episode. This is going to be a playthrough style where I teach you guys what we learn, and we learn some stuff together about the new update for No Man's Sky Frontiers. Next time, we'll go ahead and get to the anomaly and see if that unlocks it, maybe. But we know so far we cannot get it before we get the hyperdrive. So we'll grab the hyperdrive, we'll see if that works maybe, or then we'll check the anomaly. We'll see at what point does it unlock this for us. Guys, this has been Survival Bob saying if you're going to be a Bob, have fun with it. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time.